Hello folks, welcome to this special episode, this special edition. What happened basically is I was watching another person play this game, and he wired up his cameras and they didn't work. I put in there, of course, well, you need to input and output. Well, somebody replied, no, you only need one wire. Well, I was going to be all jerk and, you don't know what you're talking about, blah. And I said, well, let me check, because, most of the time I don't know what I'm doing. So I went to Wikipedia, and it says, yes, you need one wire, but it has to come from the monitor to the camera. So I replied to him and said, we're both wrong. It's one wire. You're kind of right, but it has to be. And to be honest, I still kind of came across as a jerk in that reply. But what I want to do is basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to disconnect all the cameras and clear connections and wire it so all the wires go from monitor to camera except for the one in the protective wing. And then I'm going to turn it back on and see what happens. If the protective wing doesn't work and all the other cameras work, then it's correct. If none of the cameras work, then it does require two wires. To me, the idea that you have to get it exactly from the control panel to the camera seems a little bit too complicated. A wire is a wire, but once again, in real life, a wire is not just a wire. Don't just start fiddling with wires, if you know what I mean. But, So let's come back. I'll come back in a few seconds when I got it all figured out. Okay, let me just disconnect here, and I'll be back. Okay, folks, what I've done is I've connected everything from the monitor to the camera, and this one from the camera to the monitor. Now, I haven't started it yet. So the fact that it's still blinking doesn't bother me, but the other cameras are no longer blinking. So I'm going to assume once that guard gets to the desk, well, let's see what happens. Okay, so these cameras, the X-ray cameras, are all working. The places I put them. Cleaning area, which has nothing in it. No. Chapel. But this is not working. So the gentleman was, well, not the gentleman. The wick is correct. If you want these to work, they have to be wired from the monitor when somebody's actually there. So what I'm going to do now is, this got me intrigued about wiring. I'm wondering, do you need two wires for these? Because they have two wires. Do they need electricity? Can the wires work? Because these cameras they are being wired up electrical. As you can see, they're being connected. I'm wondering, I don't see that same connection here. Because I did the main thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a few more gates, and then I'm going to have them only wired, one from the monitor to the gate, one from the wire from the gate to the monitor, no power, see what happens, okay? So I'll be right back. Okay, folks, well, they haven't finished making the wall, but they have made fences. This fence is from monitor, the control to the door servo. This one's door servo to the monitor, one wire, no electricity, two wires, electricity, two wires, electricity. So let's see how it works, and will you guys get this thing? Good. Come on, work, what's going on here? Why isn't that being worked on? Okay, guys, the trucks are starting to arrive. So let us see what happens. Will it open, or will somebody have to open it? Somebody will have to open it. So it's not an in wire. Wait, somebody has to open that one too? Why isn't somebody at the gate control? Oh, This thing's not valid if there's nobody at the gate control. Okay, guys, here comes another truck. And everything is wired up electrically. This has a wire for the monitor still. This has a wire going from the servo to the monitor. And these both have 2 wires. Now, let us see what happens. So, it only takes 1 wire. Dudes. Stop that. I want to clear it. Okay, you're going to make me do the hard way, aren't you? All right. Wait, was that opening up by itself? No, it's that guy. Alright. Okay, so. Clear connections. And connect. So it needs electricity and 1 wire coming from the monitor. So does that mean the phones have to be that way? So that second one should open, okay. Let's speed things up a little bit. Deliver those, whatever they are. That should open by itself, and that should open by itself. Okay. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to go... I'm going to clear the connections here. And start linking it to the phones. Come on, go faster. Oh, it's going to take forever. Okay, folks, everything seems to be okay over here. But why is there flooding over here? Did one of you guys break the toilets? What's going on? Could be the drainage is not working. Oh, well. Okay, well everything should be working now. So everything requires a wire, but it has to go from the controller to the device. Well, I certainly learned something today. Not really something important, but I did learn something. Next time, we will work on the maximum security area, which will probably not look like one of these, to be honest. Hey, wait, did we, excuse me. Okay, so tasers have been approved, but we now have to do the rollout, which is regular guards may carry tasers, not just the armed guards. So, let's start that up. Looks like our lawyer's been approved. So, let's start opening up everything. Let's requires a lawyer. Oh, we have to buy a lawyer. Ha ha ha! We have to buy a lawyer. Doesn't that sound nice? Well, I don't want him contaminating the rest of the... I'm joking. I have a brother who's a lawyer. So let us... and give him a staff door and electricity. All right, now Okay, guys, while they're building this, I will say thank you for watching. Next time, definitely work on the maximum security wing of the... Wow, there's a lot of dogs in there, aren't there? Maximum security wing of the prison. Move the maximum security prisoners over there. Get a few more. Get some minimum security and normal security for the empty spaces. And then see who needs protective, if anybody needs protective custody, protection from being, you know, shanked. And it looks like we lost another prisoner. Oh, wait. That could be a prisoner who just left. Instead, I didn't get a report on anybody dying. That could be just a prisoner who's been released. He's been allowed to go home. Home. Okay, office. They don't have these in alphabetical order. I'm assuming he's gonna need an office. Okay, let's get close in. He doesn't need a drain. He needs a filing cabinet. He needs a desk. Is that the right? Is it facing the right way? I can't tell with the stupid dollar bill in the... Yeah, the keyboard's on that side. Alright. So once it's ready, I'll be able to hire the lawyer. Oh, and that means we need a new intake, doesn't it? One. There you go. Now I can hire a lawyer. You have a desk, you jerk. There he goes. Alright, now I have him researching small cells. What? Oh, I need a lot more money for that, don't I? Yeah. Okay. Well, see you guys. Next time, maximum security wing. Maybe some executions. Oh, I mean, peaceful times. Bye-bye.